Netflix just dropped a limited series, Devil in Ohio. Let's see if it's worth your time. Hey everybody, my name is Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services just like Netflix. If you guys are like me, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below for more up and coming content. Determined to protect a young patient who escaped a mysterious cult, a psychiatrist takes the girl in, putting her own family and life in danger. Devil in Ohio is an 8-episode limited series on Netflix. Let me know in the comment section down below, have you seen this series? What did you think about it? Were you surprised with the show or disappointed? Going into Devil in Ohio, I was really excited. I always like to start off September by watching something horror related or a show or a movie. I think September 1st is the right time to start the fall season. So watching Devil in Ohio really set that vibe. But I wanted more. I think this was a series that had the right intention and could have dived deeper into certain moments within this show, but for the most part it felt like it was lacking something terrifying. Madeline Arthur plays May, and in the beginning of the series she escapes a cult. She is brought into a family of 5. She lives there, she becomes friends with everybody, but she is trying to break away from this cult. But there's something within her that's drawing her back to this cult, and she feels like she cannot break this chain. She has to go through with what she escaped from. In the midst of all of this, we have the cult that's a little bit explored, and we see the urgency of why she left and the struggles that she has. The problem with this 8-episode series is that there's a lot of added fluff to it. We have a storyline with the father who's trying to sell this property, and we have storylines with May and the girls that she is living with and relationship issues in high school. A lot of it feels unnecessary if you look at it as a series about a cult. But when you look at it as a series of May trying to escape this cult and embrace a new life and just live that normal life, that works for the series. I wanted a series focused on this cult and the cult trying to draw her back in and her trying to break away from all of that. The series has moments that make it feel like a drama, with May trying to break away and her going to high school, going to dances, dressing up for Halloween. It feels like a drama with suspenseful moments thrown throughout. It doesn't feel like it's all a horror film about cults and mysterious people lurking in the background. It feels much more of a drama rather than a scary series to start off September. But I did like Madeline Arthur in here. I thought that she handled the role very well as May. There's moments where she seemed very terrifying and very mysterious when she was trying to break away from that, and certain things that she does are questionable, but you honestly feel that she wants to be part of something new. She doesn't want to be part of this cult, but on the other hand, you feel like she's just struggling with all of that. We also have Emily Deschanel in here. She plays the psychiatrist that brings May in, and she's intrigued by May. She starts to put May in front of her own family, but also at a certain point within the series, she's drawn into the mystery of this cult and becomes an investigation. So we have the storyline of May going to high school, the father, but also we have this investigation. We have a detective that's working on this case, trying to find May's parents, and then when Emily Deschanel's character gets involved, that's when the investigation feels like it's heavy and we're trying to get to the bottom of this case. I think it works as a drama. If it wanted to be more of a horror suspenseful series, I thought a lot of it was lacking. With a lot of fluff to it, a lot of unnecessary plot points, it took away from the urgency of this cult, how suspenseful it could be, moments that could be really thrilling. It tries to ramp up with episode 7 and 8, tries to wrap everything up, but a lot of it was just lacking. It's not as suspenseful or as thrilling as I thought it would be. It's a very tame series with the title Devil in Ohio, and about cults and breaking away from that. It was very tame for what it was. I expected more sinister moments from this cult. more of a struggle on May's end to try to break away from it all. And certain things are happening within this house that the father starts to question who May actually is. The investigation's pretty good, but everything's just few and far between. I think that this could have worked as a movie or even like a 6-episode series. There's a lot that you could have trimmed to really bring it in, make it a more rounded story with May and the cult. It could have been suspenseful quicker and without long periods in between of unnecessary moments for these characters. It's trying to develop May and her breaking away. It wants to be suspenseful. It wants to be thrilling. I could tell it's trying so hard to get to that level, but it's just not working. It's focused too much on other aspects that really have nothing to do with the story. It just feels very unnecessary. So Devil in Ohio worked at times. Feel like it could have just been a little bit different and a little more rounded. It could have been a better series. It's suspenseful at times. The score is really good and it's shot beautifully. I expected something completely different from what I got within this series. So before I give you my score for Devil in Ohio on Netflix, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit the subscribe button and get it all in one spot. I'm going to go ahead and give Devil in Ohio a C+. Thank you guys for checking my review for Devil in Ohio on Netflix. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.